Forging Friendships Season 2 is sponsored by Iron Mountain Metalcraft, located in the beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee area. Go forge a memory with Forged in Fire fan favorite Robbie Bowman. Woo! Season 2 is also sponsored by Oklahoma Knife Group, Black Dragon Forge, Paragon Kilns, Honest Aloe, Jantz, and by viewers like you, link in description.
I'm Larry Pridgen. I came here in 2014. I was a custom knife maker for 20 years before then, and I pretty much grind, sharpen, build tools, chase cows, bend heads, whatever it takes. I worked in a sawmill for 20 years, and I made my first knife out of a file. I rubbed it out with a diamond jointing stone out of a planer, and I was hooked. I inherited an anvil and a forge from a great uncle, and I started banging on blades and making blades. I guess about 2 years into it, I bought me a heat treat oven, and things got serious then. I traveled around the country with Brad Weiss, done 20, 30 shows a year for a long time. When everything happened and I unofficially retired from the sawmill and came to Jantz, I'm pretty much making a living doing my hobby now, what I like to do. Instead of working 150 hours a week now, I only work about 80.
Okay.
I guess I met Brett at a show in Tulsa. I was setting up with Alabama Damascus Steel, Brad Weiss. Then we saw him at several shows for a couple of years and got close. We had kids the same age. They all got close. And I came out here. I can't even remember what year it was I came to visit. A couple of years later, I wound up coming out here to stay. And it's home now. Okay, basically all the stainlesses and the D2 that we cut out, they send off a heat treat and they grind on the machines. I have to profile them, sharpen them, finish them. With the exception of the Damascus, I do all the Damascus in-house. I heat treat it, surface grind it, grind the bevels, etch the blades, and finish sharpen. And that's what we basically do in this shop. So basically I've scribed a line down the center of this blade, and I'm removing the material with a round wheel to that edge and to the back of the blade. So I've done one side, I'm going to do the other side. I get my plunge established, which is the start of the grind. You have to keep it cool. And you basically just keep grinding till you get to the back and grind the edge to 10 to 15 thousandths is where I like to leave it at. That way you can get it sharpened. I'm degreasing the blade so that I don't get contaminants in my acid. And I rinse it off.
Okay.
Kind of dry. And I put it in a mixture of ferric chloride and other components. Usually I would just drop the blade in the acid, but you can see the way I've got it mixed, it don't take long to get the magic. And that's just a 6-degree finish. I could leave it in there and it'd take all the scratches out, but normally I go a lot further with my grinding. After that, you rinse, neutralize, dry, and oil. And she's kind of done.